By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistleim was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah,
Okay. Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
you're saying we should check the owl forest? I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Let's see what you've got.
Not in your dreams!
It's over!
Eat this!
Swallow blade!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
You're mine! You're finished!
Begin!
I'll grind you
In a vine? Thanks, Kisara.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
All things here and now!
Seismic Rush!
Elusive deity!
Double Demon Fang!
Talon Storm!
Could have been worse.
Little help!
Shattering pieces! Attack high!
Slap it!
Can't let go!
Win! This one's all mine!
Rotating pile
Air
driver!
Eat dirt!
I'll tear you apart!
Photon
This eagle ray!
This one keeps charging us!
Do it! That's what my shield! Heaven's Descent! Flashing Fang! Everlasting I'm ready! Totally!
In an instant!
Impact Claw!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Is that the Zugul we're looking for?
Let's see what you've got.
Are those arms even that good?
Take this!
Get out of pit!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Raging Cascade!
On your knees.
Dragon
In
Shell!
here!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And cuddle it to me!
In here!
Raising you up! It's over! I'm ready! Ikara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Coming through!
Eat dirt!
Supernova!
Now! Grinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Carve through armor!
You're finished! Severing wind!
Grinwell! Heaven's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Looks like we got them all.
Ho, ho, ho! 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 Ho, ho, ho!
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Death on the wing!
You're mine!
Eagle
Lava
Fly!
Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Talon Storm! Air Pressure!
It's over!
I'll finish you
Here I
now!
go!
Raging Cascade!
come! Swallow blade! Double demon fang! Persona!
Confiscated!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
No backing down! Here I come! Can't get out of this! Not done! Take this! Swallow blade! Double demon fang! Everlasting darkness!
Now!
Goodwill! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Benediction light.
Now I'm in the groove! Here I come! Slash! Double demon fang! Armor is all mine! I'm ready! Blow them away!
Everyone hanging in there?
Coming through! Carve through armor! Double demon fang! Dragon down! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! You picked the wrong fight! Execution! You're mine! Slap! Do it! You're pinball! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Elusive deity! Swallow blade! Wheel fire! You're mine!
Tempest!
Begin! Elusive deity! Reflect all flight! You hear it now! Smite with blackened blade! Here I come!
Lightning orb!
Wind!
I've been doing really great lately.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch? Let's see what you've got.
Here I come! Eat dirt! Talon hurricane! You're mine!
Confiscated!
No escape! I'm on it! Double demon fang!
Chinese supernova! Raging cascade!
You're shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Do it!
Take it!
The wind!
Totally! In an instant! Impact claw!
A comfortable win.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it. Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.